Hey everyone, Ethan here from WordTech, back with another video finally for you guys. Now this is another channel update, but this is a really good one for you. First I want to say though, I finally got some new lighting, so that should help the video quality quite a bit. I'll actually be reviewing the individual lighting that I got in a future upcoming video. So anyway, as a lot of you that follow the channel like kind of vigorously, especially if you guys watch our podcast, you guys know that I've been doing a lot of background stuff for WordTech in order to promote better video production, both quality and quantity in the future, as well as some work that we do on our website, news articles, things like that. And all of that has been well underway, and I'm getting so close to being finished. In fact, I'm close enough that I'm willing to tell you guys that 2 weeks from the time I put out this video, assuming I get this video out on time because I'm busy doing the other stuff currently, so it's 2 weeks from Monday, August 28th, 2017. You should start seeing 5 videos per week from the WordTech channel. Generally 4 of them will be from me, but then there'll be one from Mirko on Fridays most of the time. You guys have seen some of his content, but if he can't do one on Friday for whatever reason or whatever, I'll be handling that one as well. So very, very excited for that. I've been doing a lot of the work on the website, as well as getting lighting and other camera gear for filming B-roll and stuff like that. That is going to help video quality a lot. I've also been working with my render server, as you guys see over here, which I still have a dedicated video coming. I need to get the liquid cooler installed and do the cable management before I finish that video. So I'm planning to film that this week, but that'll be one of the first videos you guys see officially uploaded to the channel, and that's just something I've been too busy doing all the other stuff to really do. Anyway, point is that thing's going to be overclocked, and I do all my rendering remotely, which is going to help with video output since I upload to 3 locations for every video. I have to render each video 3 times because there's 3 separate outros, so that's a little bit of a pain. So it's nice to have a render server that can do most of that work for me so that my laptop over here isn't trying to render all the time, so I can do other work while it's rendering. Again, dedicated video coming on that soon, but a lot of background stuff has been happening. Now, the biggest thing I actually want to talk about in this is the website and upcoming projects. So first off, the website, I have redesigned it completely, and I'm still working on doing a few little tweaks here and there. Like I'm going to be changing some stuff on the forums. I'm going to be setting up a email subscribe for a reminder about an hour or two before we start a podcast, Wordcast every Wednesdays. So that I've got to do a few little things basically. But the website is basically finished. It's been redesigned. News articles will start popping up probably a little bit before, maybe shortly after I start doing the 5 videos per week from multiple different journalists that we've got that are going to be writing on that. So that'll be super cool. We've also got a new logo that'll be in the works pretty soon, although you guys might not see that for a month or two. So just a heads up there. Now, another big thing on the website is we do have forums. I have forums set up on the website and have for a long time, but there hasn't been a whole lot of content there. And part of that is because I haven't really been pushing it because the website, frankly, it didn't look very good. It wasn't particularly fast. It didn't function very well. I wasn't very happy with everything about it. So I wanted to rebuild everything else first before I started promoting it like crazy. But I'm also going to be doing a few tweaks to rework the forums. So in the link in the description, you guys will see a link to the forums. You guys should totally sign up, and there's actually a section there that you can post suggestions for the forums, and I want to hear what you guys think about what types of forums should be located where, how it should be organized, because I want to do it right the first time, because I know a lot of big forums out there for tech in general tend to have really weird categories where you don't really know where to post something. You could post it in multiple categories because they're very similar, but they're like, their master categories are completely different, stuff like that. And I want to try and avoid that all this time because it's really hard to fix that once there is a huge following base. But I would totally love to hear your guys' feedback. I'll be checking in the forum suggestions forum on that, so totally go in the link in the description and let me know what you guys think. But once that's done, the website is totally ready to go at that point. So very, very excited for that. It's been taking a lot of work to do it. It is a WordPress PHP-based site because a lot of the people that are going to be doing the journal work on there are not familiar with HTML, which is cool. So it's not quite as fast as I would like it. As we know, WordPress tends to be a little bit slower than other stuff. But I've done what I can to speed it up, and it is on a really high-speed server. So hopefully it isn't too bothersome. There's also a lot of caching work going on, so the first time you guys load it will always be the slowest, and then it'll be better from there on. Next thing I'd like to talk about is some upcoming projects that I have for you guys. So I already talked about my render server build, which I will be talking about both the build and doing a build log, as well as what I'm using it for in more detail. But I've also got a lot of other cool stuff coming up for you guys. So I've got a review of my Unicomp Ultra Classic white keyboard here. You guys can kind of see it down here. It is a IBM Model M remake by a company called Unicomp that uses the buckling spring switch. Super awesome. I am incredibly happy with the keyboard. Not the best for gaming, but other than that, it is incredible. So I will be making a dedicated review for that. I've also got a review for this big guy coming. It's the DX Racer Iron Series. I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in frame, but it is one of DX Racer's most expensive chairs. Very, very happy with that as well, but I'll be doing a dedicated review for you guys. There are a few little dislikes, but mostly good. So definitely got that coming for you. I'm also going to be reviewing my new Sennheiser HD600s for you guys, which, as many of you know that are in the field, you are not allowed to call yourself an audiophile without owning a pair of these. They are very popular. Very happy with those. I've also got a couple of durability reviews of some products for you guys, some keyboards and mice and stuff like that. As you guys know, every 6 months to a year, I like to do a basically a re-review of a product that's fairly short that just tells you guys how it's holding up, because that really does matter, especially for long-term products. Like, there are a lot of mice that stay around for 6 years or something like that they continue to sell really well. So knowing that, hey, 2 years, 3 years from down the road, it's still going to work this well, so it's still a good purchase today, for example, or something like that. So there'll be some stuff coming up there. Also, I'm redoing all of my cable management stuff here. Again, I know you guys have seen a lot of videos on the channel about that, but I'm doing it as best as I can think of this time, so I'm really excited to do that. Got a whole bunch of equipment to just hide every cable I possibly can. I'm going to be building a workstation, probably more towards like the November time of this year, 2017, but I'm going to be building an 8-core Ryzen workstation that'll be specifically for doing all my video editing and stuff, because my 6700K and this laptop's feeling a little bit slow. Even though it is a full speed 6700K, I want something that is going to be able to edit a little bit better. I've got the render server that helps, but still, it just feels like when I'm trying to do a lot of things while I'm editing, like simultaneously chatting with people or watching a video or whatever, it starts to get kind of lugged down. So definitely need a little bit more cores and a little bit more horsepower behind that. So that's going to be turning into a dedicated gaming machine, actually going in a separate spot right over here off cam. You guys can't quite see it. There's another table there, but there's going to be a gaming setup going over there, so I'll be doing a build video of that workstation. It'll be very high-end, very awesome, and I'm really excited to tell you guys how that goes and what my experience switching over to Ryzen is for a desktop. I've already switched to Ryzen for my render server, and I'm very happy with it there. Another project that I'm hoping to get done this year is a 32 terabyte storage server that I'm going to be building to store all the 4K content that I'm going to be filming, because now that there's going to be 5 videos a week, my 4 terabytes that I've got in this server here are going to be filling up really quick. So I definitely need more storage. So you guys will see a video on that hopefully towards the end of the year, probably December time, maybe Black Friday if I can get some good deals on drives or something like that. I may do reviews of some of my new camera gear. I've got a new fluid head, a slider, tripod, and lights. I might just do like one review video to talk about it all, because it's pretty simple and I am not as good at cameras as I'd like to be personally, so there's a lot of details that I may miss in that. I'm not really a camera reviewer. I do want to get better at that. I need to get better at that to, improve the production quality, but I just wanted to let you guys know that let me know what you guys think, actually. Would you want to see a video about the camera gear that I use for filming stuff on this channel, especially the new stuff that I just got? I'm interested in seeing if you guys want to see that, if it's worth the time on that video in specific. So let me know in the comments below. So a couple of final things that I'll be doing is I'm actually, as a lot of you know, that I have Ethernet cables running over here. If you guys saw that video, if you haven't, I'll throw it up here, but there's definitely, it's not as clean as I would like it to be. I stated that in the video, so I'm actually going to be redoing that to make all of my cabling setup really clean, because I run Ethernet cables because I throw LAN parties here all the time. In fact, I have one coming up soon. I might try and get a time lapse of that for you guys. But I do a lot of LAN parties here, and so I have switches all over the place. I did a video about that once again, but the cables just are nowhere near as clean as I'd like them to be. I did what I could at the time, but it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to look, and the tools that I was using just weren't as good as the ones that I have now, so definitely should have a video coming on that. And speaking of my Sennheiser HD600s over here that I was just talking about a moment ago, I'm also going to be buying some shit audio that is pronounced correctly. It's SCHIIT. They're a high-end audio company, and they make like amps and DACs and stuff like that. I'm going to be getting a set from them that I'll be reviewing with the HD600s. It'll be a separate video, but I mean by using the HD600s on that. So that's another thing that'll be coming up probably a couple of weeks after the 5 videos starts, but it just depends on, time frame and stuff like that. So anyway, everybody, that's just what is going on with the channel. Look out for WordCasts still every Wednesday. Like we've missed a couple, but it has been mostly on time, and we're going to be doing it this week and next week and continuing from here on out. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's 9 p.m. Pacific time every Wednesday. So, look out for that. We talk about all kinds of different interesting tech stuff. and it's very fun interacting with you guys. We really do enjoy that. I want to say also thank you to all of our followers that have been dedicated and have also stuck with us and watched the few videos that we've been putting out over the last, month and a half, rather than the more consistent videos where we were doing like 2 or 3 a week. We appreciate the support that you guys are giving, and I promise things are going to get a lot better. And also huge thanks to our Patreon subscribers. We do have a few of you guys, and we really, really appreciate what you're doing. There'll be a link in the description if anybody else wants to, do a small monthly contribution. But the people that are currently doing it, we greatly appreciate what you guys are doing for the channel. It means a lot. So thank you everybody for watching. And again, 2 weeks from hopefully the time I upload this video, so 2 weeks from August 28th, 2017, you'll see a lot more content on this channel here, and definitely just keep an eye out for that. Thank you everybody for watching.